Hello, this is R.J. Deacon reading a summary of the Supreme Court of the United States opinion in Washington versus United States on writ of certiorari to the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit. This was a per curiam, and the judgment was affirmed by an equally divided court because Justice Kennedy took no part in the decision of this case. So I'm going to read a summary of what was actually affirmed. Facts of the case. In 1854 and 1855, the federal Indian tribes in what is currently the state of Washington entered into a series of treaties, collectively known as the Stevens Treaties, which provided that the tribes would relinquish significant portions of their land to make up the state of Washington, and in exchange, they would be guaranteed the right to off-reservation fishing. This so-called fishing clause guaranteed the tribes the right of taking fish at all usual and accustomed grounds and stations, in common with all citizens of the territory. Since those treaties, there have been reoccurring and ongoing disputes between the tribes and, originally, the white settlers there, and, today, the state government itself. The present case arises from the tribe's contention that the government was building and maintaining culverts, that is, channels carrying water under roads or sidewalks, that diminish the size of salmon runs in traditional fishing areas for the tribes. The 20-plus tribes represented in the suit allege that this diminishment amounts to a violation of the fishing clause of its treaties. Washington contends that it constructed the culverts in a particular way, according to federal law, and that the federal requirement caused it to violate the treaties. The district court found for the tribes and issued an injunction ordering Washington to correct its offending culverts. The Ninth Circuit affirmed, and again, the Supreme Court affirmed because the court was equally divided. Thank you for listening. If you have any interest in discussing any of these cases, you can find us on Facebook and join the Facebook discussion group.